You need to serve some Pasture pride for that gathering. This is a baked, thank you, my dear, a baked cheese assortment. But can I ask a favor? You know what? I'm actually going to break that piece in half.
All right.
Because 4 hours is a lot of eating. I need tiny, tiny bites.
That.
Thank you, my dear.
Do that.
This is amazing because if you've never had, this is the closest I'll tell you right now that I have been to Switzerland, to a little place after hiking in the mountains. This is a traditional European style technique because the cheese gets warm. You eat it warm, but it never gets stringy and melty. It still holds its shape. It is amazing. It's called Juusto. How are you?
I'm very good.
Yeah.
It's called Juusto. It originated in Finland, and a third-generation cheesemaker in Wisconsin decided that we needed to bring it to America, and so we have it over here now. It's pretty much, I don't want to say it's exclusive to QVC, but it's kind of making its worldwide debut.
It's really hard to find.
Showing everybody exactly how to eat it because you eat this fresh, whole milk cheese so that has 3 times warm.
You have to eat it warm. So this is what you're getting. You're getting a total of 6 packages, and this was truly, in my opinion, designed for hors d'oeuvres and appetizers. You want to make sure I'm giving you the right ones. Okay, so here is the traditional. That's the original that you see right there. But we also have the Juusto Italiano with the Italian spices, and then we also have the Juusto with the bacon crumbles. And this, to me, is such a unique eating experience because this truly, to me, is more of like European flavor.
It is. So it's Easter time and you have everybody gathered around and you're looking for something like an appetizer, something nice and warm and different. And you actually start this on a cold griddle. You can use a griddle like this one.
So you start it cold.
You start the griddle cold and then you heat it up. You cook this on low to medium low. You don't want to cook it fast. You want to make sure it's thawed. You don't want to cook it from frozen. As this cooks and as this warms, this whole milk cheese starts to release its butter fat.
You can see it's glossy on top.
They've done all of the work for you as far as the crispy is concerned because they caramelize the outside of that cheese, or toast it, as they like to say, before they put it in the great packaging for you. So when you bite into it, it's like warm and melty, but it has that nice caramelized crisp.
All right, I'm going in for the bite. What was the flavor that you gave me first?
I think I gave you the traditional one.
Okay, the traditional, which doesn't have the bacon, it doesn't have the spices in it, it's just about the cheese.
So much more than the top of the pizza because it's just so full and so rich. With that
so much.
Are
you kidding? Like, I can't even compare those two things together because you get this crisp layer on the outside, but the cheese doesn't melt. It doesn't get gooey. This is not a mozzarella stick. That's not what this is. It gets soft. You will hear a little squeak in the back when you eat it, and it holds its shape. It's firm, but when it's warm, it just gets nice and soft. It's remarkable.
It's remarkable from start to finish because, as I said, this is from Wisconsin, a third-generation cheesemaker, and it's more than just making cheese. They start with each one of these blocks is made with almost a ½ gallon of whole, fresh milk.
Are you kidding? In each one of the blocks?
Yeah, in each one of the blocks. And it's milk from a co-op. So they have special dairy farmers who produce cows just for making this special kind of cheese. So from start to finish, it's such a special product, but it's so unique because eating it warm is something we're kind of not used to, but everybody's falling in love with it.
It's amazing. Again, it took me back to Switzerland. It took me back to being in Europe. What's the second flavor I should try?
Okay, so we've got the bacon one here. Okay. So this is that whole milk cheese, but it has freshly cooked bacon crumbles all the way through it.
Where should I grab?
Grab right from here, right from here. Because remember that you're wanting to eat this warm.
Thank you, my dear.
Warm, and I mean right off the griddle.
Oh my gosh.
Right off the griddle into your mouth or on top of a salad or something, because the warmth brings out all of the flavor and that butter fat that makes it so rich and so delicious and so very special.
It's not like anything else I've ever had. Carolyn, I want you to come out.
Okay,
I see her over here.
This looks delicious.
Have you ever had squeaky cheese? Do you know this phenomenon?
Yes. I know what squeaky cheese is.
So yeah, so that's essentially what this is, and we eat it warm.
So which one is which?
Well, down here, this is the Italian one. Okay. So this is going to be like a step above that pizza cheese, but it's going to taste like you're eating the top of the pizza, only better. So this is Italian, this is the one with the bacon, and you know what? This is the traditional flavor.
This is the easiest appetizer ever, I have to say.
And it's squeaky.
It's squeaky. I know.
So good though.
Yeah, it's not
Very different.
stringy. It
It's
just
like
gets soft, but it's
so
still firm.
buttery. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the whole milk they use.
It is.
And what are the other two?
We have the bacon, the one with the Italian seasoning all the way through, and then this traditional one down here.
Can I
It
try
is
one of those too?
Yeah, it's such a great source of protein. The kids love it because it's so much better than just a piece of string cheese. They're actually getting into a really good piece of cheese.
Oh my gosh, is that good?
It's different.
And you know what? It's not like those cheese sticks that they all kind of get stuck in your throat. They're
Yeah.
not super
No,
stretchy like
this is a
that.
clean bite.
Oh, that's
yeah.
great, you guys. Thank you so
I'm
much.
glad you like it. Because
Thank
it
you.
really is a newer concept here in the United States. Like you said, we're not used to this idea of eating the cheese warm. So I need to remind you, you're getting 2 packages in each of the 3 flavors we talked about. The traditional Juusto, the Juusto Italiano, and then the Juusto with the bacon crumbles. And it really is the easiest appetizer ever because you just, now do you suggest cutting it before you warm it, or do you suggest warming it and then cutting it?
I suggest warming it and then cutting. It's
Okay.
any way that you want to do this. So to be the hostess with the mostess, really, I'm telling you, put this out in a griddle or put it in a pan and keep it warm and just let everybody gather around with their little forks.
Almost like a fondue idea,
Yeah.
except you're not dunking anything.
Right. Well, a nice idea is if you want to, warm up some marinara sauce. They can dip it in a little bit of marinara sauce. But what I want you to see is this is where you need it to be. Low and slow. You want to cook it and then flip it over. You want it to caramelize so you get that nice caramelization and crunch on the outside, but you want it to be glistening with that butter fat. You want all that butter
So-
fat and that whole milk to rise.
I think you can see the glistening there. Now, anyone at home, if you get this at home and you say, if you're the type of person that blots your pizza before you eat it, you're more than welcome to blot that. Pardon me, that off. It's natural butter fat rising to the surface.
and we love
But
all
I eat it. I think it's delicious.
and we love all the flavors that we're getting. And when it comes to you, you can either pop it into the freezer or the refrigerator. It's going to keep for a while, but I like to take mine out and thaw it in the refrigerator first, low and slow. Let everybody gather around. It's something completely different and something that you're going to want to grab coming home from work, because all you really need to go with this, even if you're not having a party, is a nice fresh green salad.
Oh, are you kidding
and a
me?
loaf of crusty bread.
I was just going to say
And maybe
crusty
a little
bread.
glass of wine.
You know what? That is a really delicious way to eat a little meat, a little cheese, some salad on the, or I should say bread and cheese and salad on the side. Your price is very affordable. This is less than $40. Your shipping and handling is free. You just have to make sure you are following the directions and eating it warm. It's the way it's designed to eat. And 53623. Wait, was that it? Are you back later, or was that it for you in this show?
No, I have the...
Oh, I'm so glad you said that. She is back with the something special that I told you about in the very first hour. I forgot. And it's a very, very famous brand that we've never had on air before here. Thank you, my dear. It's kind of hard keeping all the things straight in my brain for the entire 4 hours that we're here, but I needed to remind you about this. This is our classic cake where we had a choice of lemon, or I should say limoncello or chocolate, but I believe the limoncello is gone. As you said, the chocolate is remaining. $54.30 and really not many to go around. 2 easy pays there, and 54411. That's a beautiful setup for your holiday table. But now we're going to get into some of the cutest gifts you will see for the